Hello, everybody. Jess Lohse on the weekly update, Structural Building Components Association, SBCA. It is October 30th. So happy Halloween to everybody out there. It's one of those that great time to have a fun holiday right in between, fall and winter or whatever it might be when you're coming. But a few things I want to talk about. One, some events that we have. The Arizona chapter meetings happening on Tuesday, I believe. I think it's going to be some Topgolf action. So hopefully everybody in the Arizona area can get out there. Also, we've got our Napa OQM coming up in December 9th and 10th. Still register for that. Get registered right now. Book your room. Get ready to show up for that. Then we've got some boot camps coming up. We've got Texas coming up in November. So if you're looking to get a little bit more involved with QC or better understanding of it, I guarantee you're going to learn something there. So go to the Texas one in November, and then Sacramento right before our OQM is going to be happening in California. That one will be in December. So look for you there, and a lot of good information to be had there. One thing I do want to talk a little bit about are job site packages. So that's where, we've been doing a lot of updates to the BCSI. If you see when you get it right side up, we've got the new one, the most recent version with a few just editorial changes with the blue coil here. But as you can tell, this one has changed from years past when it was the skinny one into the full and whatnot. So a lot of things that we've talked about there with BCSI, but really how that is a derivative of that is the job site packages. And those have changed to where we've made a lot of updates and we're starting to ship those now. So I just got a new copy, and really what you want to look for there is going to be the component warning notice sheet to make sure that we've got that included there. That pairs well with the component warning notice tag that we're encouraging people to put on their trusses to let people know that there's inherent dangers when you're working with trusses, falling, what have you, but really to draw their attention there. But the big part about the job site packages that you'll start to notice is they're going to have a blue border to kind of go along with this blue booklet. So it's one of those that for years and years and years, they were always kind of that red, theme, red border. Those have changed. And really it's to articulate the changes that have come through BCSI, but also we realized that there was some redundancy there. So instead of just being able to get by with maybe one sheet that people would use, now we're really recommended that you use the entirety of the job site package, but also we have a number of people that some dirty birds out there that will copy the job site packages. So if you're one of those that are doing that, realize that that is intellectual property theft, and that there are some repercussions that can happen there. Typically, when I come across those, have a conversation, people start purchasing the job site packages as they should, and it's really one of those do the right thing. It's a great way for the association to fund itself through kind of a consumptive model as opposed to membership dues. So that's one of the ways that we're able to do that. So if you are one of those that are copying it, let's, and I've heard some recent stories about that. Let's try to get everybody working on the same page and really purchasing through SBCAcomponents.com. We've got our little shop logo there on the right-hand corner that you can go to and purchase the offset packages, but know that they have changed and there are some updates. I encourage you to look through that to where you know what your customers are seeing when they receive it. And really the goal of the job site package is to inform, installers of how to properly install and brace trusses and other components, because it is one of those that we assume a lot. And it's one of those, we don't want to just leave people hanging and here are your trusses and you figure out how to do it. It's really one of those that there's a responsibility for the manufacturer to convey that information. So beyond that, a lot of year-end work happening at SBCA. We're getting ready for our annual report, getting ready for some OQMs, both Napa and then also Austin coming up in February. So we're really just kind of keeping that clock going. And, when the calendar flips, we're going to be, steady as she goes. So with that, we're going to get back to work and keep going there. But thanks for everybody for participating, for listening, and we'll talk to you all next week. Till then, peaks up, press on, have a great weekend.